EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Today we continue on with the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. We've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Carolina Panthers. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. We are underway in Uptown Charlotte. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. What a message on the first play. They'll look to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. In motion, Lamb. They'll throw here on third and short yardage. That's swung out to Chandler. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
It's a gain of 6. And the Rams first down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Working his way across the field. Caught by Lamb. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep...
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. In motion, Lamb. Back to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. That'll be intercepted. Accelerating toward midfield. And the Panthers are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
33-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing is Vick. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
1st and 10.
That pass play good for 22. It's good for a Panther first down. Ready? Let's go. Vick gonna look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
At the Rams' 13-yard line.
Dragon 60, 19 tight, 19 tight, 19 Lion. Trap 50, trap 50.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Forced out wide. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And he's in. Touchdown, Panthers. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. Back to the air once more on second down. That one intercepted. Picked up by the veteran, Harrison Smith. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. Now, Greg, not only do they pick them, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 20. And the Rams first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
In motion, Lamb. He'll look to throw. That's down the field for Lamb. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 10.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw taken in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Shaheed in motion. Back to the air one more time. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up the key third down?
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Rams. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch, but the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback, and then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills, and the wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Here's Vick. Left side, he's got Njoku. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Come on.
On play action, it's Vick. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. 1 quarter in the books. The Panthers off to the early advantage. And will return to Charlotte in a moment.
On the ready.
Here's first and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Vick. He'll tuck it and take off. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'll give on the ground, and nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Well, after the failures of the first and second down, you got to look now at your third down call sheet. Every play caller has a section, must-have-it plays, critical downs. I say this one falls in that category, and we'll see what they have up their sleeve.
And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop him for no gain, and now it's fourth and goal.
Brings up fourth.
The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. Hopkins' kick is good. And the Panthers build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Past midfield. Look at him go. And he will finally be tracked down, nearly a touchdown, but he'll set his team up with first and goal.
He wanted that one. He's going to wind up just short of the goal line, but what a return it was. When he got to midfield, Mike, I thought he was wrong. I mean, it won't be a touchdown. He set his guys up first and goal, and that was electric to watch.
In motion, Lamb.
Let's go.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, L.A. And his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. The extra point is good. And the Rams are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Here's a designed run. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going short game.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
60 Vikings.
On third down, it's Vick. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. A gain there of 23 yards. It's a Carolina first down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
It looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but
this defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. They put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
The throw here is complete. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
19 Tigers, 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 Tigers, 19, go.
To throw, here's Vick. This is intercepted. And the Rams are going to take possession.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
19 right. Here we go, here we go. Rambo leading. 18 cover. Hurt. 70 ready. 79 Bronco. Buffalo at Panther 11.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
It's second down.
These are the type of negative plays that you just can't allow to happen, especially when you find yourself trailing. They continue to lose chunks of yards on these sacks, and they want to claw themselves out of this hole. They're going to have to protect the quarterback.
That's caught by Lamb. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 75 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season.
Panthers 17.
This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
This looks like a design run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
A gain of a yard.
18
Brings
rattle,
up second
18
and
rattle.
9. At the
Throwing
36.
down. Vick. To the outside. The catch made by Moore. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
16 yards. That's good for a Panthers.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
49.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down. I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he'll get a few. On this return, a pass, the 15-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Left side, caught by Lamb. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
At the 47-yard line.
In motion, Lamb. Back to throw. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. That is catch number 60 for the season.
And the Rams, first down. A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
They'll look to throw yet again. That is caught at the 3. And he will score again. Touchdown, Los Angeles. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first half touchdowns.
Makes the score Rams 28.
So that one, his 4th
17.
touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Stephanie! Half the 6.
Throwing is Vick. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready.
To the air. It's Vick. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Tag. 18. 5. 70 Rangers. Trap 60. Trap 6. 60 Maverick. 60 Warriors. 70. Ready,
Now, Vick. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
They'll break the huddle.
yards.
Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
First down.
Cowboy 80.
1st and
Go.
10 at the 27-yard line.
He'll turn and hand this one off. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was taken down.
Here's 2nd and 6.
70. 70.
It's now 2nd and 6.
60 Bobcat. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Vick gonna look to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
1st and goal.
Hurry,
at the
hurry.
8-yard line.
Hurry, hurry. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
To throw is Vick, and he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16.
Now.
1st down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the 16-yard line.
Here's Vick. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup. He's going to have to make better decisions here in the second half.
He's going to get this down to the 8, but that is it. Defense holds him there, and they force fourth down. The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers are able to get it back within a score.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one in the first half, first one in the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Shaheed in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Get it. Ready.
They'll begin with a throw by Vick. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
On play action, it's Vick. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 19, 18, go!
He'll drop the throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Off the play fake. Here's Vick. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Steady.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Carolina. His 4th TD grab of the season. And even though it's just the 3rd quarter, we'll try to draw even right here and go for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready? 70 left, 79 Bronco, 18 Pioneer.
In motion, Lamb. He'll look to throw here on first down. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. Give him 14 on that play, one first down. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
14 more yards. That's another Rams first down.
They'll look to throw again. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And the Rams first down. First and 10 at
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this out to the left flat. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Rams. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. And that's his 5th touchdown catch of the game. That ties the NFL single-game mark. Jerry Rice did it in 1990. Kellen Winslow Sr. 1981. Bob Shaw all the way back in 1950. They have company with the 5-touchdown reception game in this one. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Panther 6.
To throw, here's Vick. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
And 12 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing is Vick. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
12 yards to go.
That's ready.
Throwing now, Vick. Caught. Left side. It's complete.
That's good for a Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Let go.
Now a run on first down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Brings up second and 12
18
at
Cardinals.
the Rams' 40-yard line.
19 Lions. Buffalo 18. Panther 11.
Now, Vick. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And the Rams are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
This one's going to be taken in over the middle. They're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down. Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Shaheed in motion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and a yard. Back to the air one more time. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Left side, caught by Lamb.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, L.A. On comes Patterson for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Rams will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Panthers 28.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the air, it's Vick. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Vick gonna look to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case,
And he will score! Touchdown, Panthers! Now Hopkins on to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Panthers will cut the deficit to 7.
Rams 42. Panthers 35.
Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
In motion, Lamb. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First down, Rams.
He'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. First and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 2. Up the middle they go. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
First down. A gain of 3 on the play. And the Rams first down.
They'll look to throw. He'll get this out wide. He's into space past the 25. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
The Rams will
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Panthers 35.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Ready? Ready.
This drive will start on the ground. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
Here's Vick. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. To throw, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
70.
Brings up second and
On play action, it's Vick. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Off the play fake. Here's Vick. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
21-yard line.
Hurt. Bronco 80.
To throw, here's Vick. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Dane Jackson. And the Rams are going to take possession.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline. So they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they got to be picks.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll get this out to the left flat. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. In motion, Lamb. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down. Back to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Rams 1st down.
Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. They'll drop to throw. He's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of him.
And he's in. Touchdown, Rams.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there. Ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
This taken at the 5. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. The extra point up and good. Panthers are able to cut into the deficit. Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped. And at 25, the drive will begin Vick. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. In motion, Lamb. Throwing now on 3rd and long. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's taken down up past the 35. 5 scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
18 more yards.
This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another first.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Los Angeles.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Patterson now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
42.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Mustang 19. Go.
Throwing now, Vick. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
That's good.
Cut 19. Cut 19.
Vick going to look to throw. That is pulled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2. Throwing is Vick. That is on. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Mustang 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a win for the visiting Rams.